I am Batman. I mean, Average Sniper.
What's up, everybody? Average Sniper here, bringing you another update for Xbox PUBG. The PUBG test server on Xbox has been updated and is available to play for anyone that has Xbox starting July 10th, 8 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. For those who are interested in this, I'm going to put the link in the description so that you can just read the patch notes, or if you want to watch a video and listen to me read off the patch notes and comment on them, there's a lot of them. So here we go. Weapon and item balance. Pistols. Increase the damage of the P92, P1911, P18C, R1895, and R45, and it's about damn time those pistols were a little more serious. Shotguns. Increased overall damage and effective range. Shotgun chokes and duckbills are now less effective at decreasing speed. So the effective spread for... or decreasing spread, I'm sorry. So the effective spread for a shotgun with a choke or duckbill will be similar to before. Increased limb shots modifier. Shooting limbs now does more damage. Slightly decrease the damage of the S686 and S1897. Wait. They said increased overall damage and effective range of shotguns, but they decreased the damage of the S686 and S1897. So maybe only the sawed-off and the S12K are really going to be affected? I don't know. Reduced pellet spread. That's good. Shotgun chokes can now be attached to the sawed-off. Awesome. SMGs. Adjusted SMGs to be more effective in short-range combat. Increased limb shots modifier. Slightly increase the damage of the Micro Uzi, UMP9, and Vector. Yes. Decreased vertical recoil on all SMGs. Yes. Decreased recoil and scope sway when moving in ADS. That is awesome. Increased ADS transition speed. To make the Vector a little easier to find, we've increased its spawn rate at the expense of the spawn rate of the UMP9. Oh no. Overall SMG spawn rate remains the same. Oh no. So the UMP9 is not going to be as available as it was before. No, that's my favorite SMG. Alright, assault rifles. Rebalanced assault rifles, so none is the objective best. The power differential between each is now reduced, but each brings advantages to different situations. Slightly decrease the damage of the M16, SCAR, AUG, and M416. Oh god. Increased reload time by 30% for the SCAR, M16, and M416. Oh no. Increased reload time by 10% for the AKM. Increased vertical and horizontal recoil for all ARs except the AKM. This is what they did on PC. Decreased recoil recovery rate for all assault rifles. Restricted big scopes 8 times and 15 times for use with all assault rifles. Modified recoil animations for all assault rifles. Oh god. First shot, including first shot after recoil resets from the M16A4, now has less recoil. So they really nerfed the assault rifles. Really nerfed the assault rifles. Jesus. DMRs. Increased head, body, and limb shot modifier. Decrease the damage of the SKS. Slightly increase the damage of the VSS and Mini 14. Increased vertical and horizontal recoil for all DMRs. Decreased the recoil recovery rate for all DMRs. Added new recoil animations for all DMRs. Increased world spawn rate of DMRs. DMR now use AR attachments. Yes! Magazines, compensators, etc. along with sniper rifle attachments. That's just like it is on PC. We're getting caught up. So, the DMRs have been... seems like the damage has been increased, but then it says decrease the damage of the SKS, so I'm not sure I understand that. But increase the damage of the VSS and Mini 14. That is awesome. Alright, sniper rifles. Decreased basic damage of the M24 from 88 to 79. M24 will no longer be dropping in care packages. It spawns in the world. Both sniper rifle quick draw magazines and sniper rifle extended quick draw magazines now spawn only in care packages. Wow. Slightly increased the damage of the DP28 and M249. Awesome. Restricted big scopes for use with the LMGs. Reduced crossbow reloading time from 4 seconds to 3.5 seconds. Weapon sway has been adjusted for all weapons. Slightly increased side-to-side movement, and sway is now more pronounced when holding your breath. Weapon sway when moving is now also reduced by the cheek pad attachment. Awesome. Cheek pads now help you recover from weapon sway more quickly after moving. Other item balance. Level 3 helmets now only spawn in care packages, and one is guaranteed to be in every care package. Awesome. We've reduced the spawn rate for assault rifle extended quick draw magazines. Adrenaline syringes now spawn rarely alongside normal loot. Adjusted the casting time of the adrenaline syringe from 8 seconds to 6 seconds. The tactical stock and cheek pad are now less effective at improving recoil recovery rate. It now improves ADS speed. Okay. Awesome. Gameplay. Along with all the balance changes, we're introducing a new weapon, a new vehicle for Miramar, and a ton of weapon attachments. New weapon, they added the SLR. The SLR spawns alongside normal world loot. It's a DMR which uses 7.62mm ammo and contains 10 bullets per magazine, 20 bullets when extended. The SLR is more powerful than the SKS but has more recoil. Recoil control is the key to using the SLR effectively. And a new vehicle. The Murado is a classic muscle car. we've had that on the desert map on Miramar on PC for a while, but now it's going to be on Xbox, so that's awesome. We have some new attachments too. We have the duck bill shotgun attachment. We have the light grip. We have the thumb grip, the half grip, the 3x scope, and the 6x scope. Yes. Throwables. Improvements have been made to throwables, frag grenades, stun grenades, and Molotovs. Okay, weight changes. Frag grenade, the weight has increased from 12 to 18. Molotov cocktail decreased from 18 to 16. Smoke grenade decreased from 16 to 14. Stun grenade decreased from 14 to 12. Increased frag grenade damage and effective range. That's awesome. Frags previously had to be within 2.6 meters of player models to deal lethal damage. They now deal lethal damage within 3.5 meters, moderate damage from 3.5 meters through 8.5, and low damage from 8.5 through 10 meters. Grenades are way more powerful. Stun grenades. Blinding effects have been improved. Okay, let's see what that means. Direct effect is defined as stun grenade explosions occurring within a 100-degree angle of the player's visual field. Indirect effect occurs when stun grenades explode outside of that direct effect range and players are within 5.5 meters of the explosion. The maximum effective range of stun grenades has been increased to 20 meters. That's awesome because they're pretty useless. Depending on the distance from the explosion, the direct effect can blind the player for a maximum of 5.5 seconds and a minimum of 1 second. Depending on distance from the explosion, the indirect effect can blind the player for a maximum of 3 seconds. Okay. Characters blinded by a stun grenade now cover their faces. This is a new animation. That's awesome. Spectators are now also blinded when spectating someone hit with a stun grenade. Stun grenades will now briefly blind and deafen the thrower if they explode behind your back when cooked. You'll now be unable to ADS while blinded. Molotov cocktails now have new effects and their damage has been increased. That's good because they're pretty useless. Molotovs can now deal indirect and burn damage over time depending on whether or not you're standing directly in the flames. If you're in the flames, you'll take both types. Indirect damage has been increased from 10 to 12.5. After catching fire, players will take burn damage as damage over time for a total of 4 seconds. 10 damage per second. You'll now be unable to aim down sights while taking burn damage. Flames now spread further along wooden surfaces and houses. Flames from Molotov spread further if another Molotov is thrown on top of the flames. A new animation has been added for character models who are suffering burn damage. They'll attempt to pat out the flames using their hands. That's awesome. Alright, still going. Character movement. We've slightly decreased the movement speed when holding sniper rifles, LMGs, and shotguns. Your equipped weapon affects both your sprinting speed and your running speed. We've removed the first shot delay when your character is not sprinting. Chambering a new round in certain weapons no longer limits you to walking speed while aiming down sights. The amount your camera shakes after being shot now depends on the amount of damage received. Cool. Boats and swimming adjustments. Boats now sink when destroyed, finally. We've made some adjustments to the way swimming works to reduce the effectiveness of hiding underwater. So you can only hold your breath for 15 seconds now, and it used to be 35 seconds. Once you've run out of air, you'll now take 10 damage per second, up from 4 damage per second. Increase the delay for breath recovery time from 1 to 4 seconds. Wow. When you lift your head up out of the water, it'll now take 4 seconds before you even begin to recover your breath. How about you just let us shoot people underwater? On Air and Gale, all windows with bars have had the glass removed. Added 26 graffiti images to buildings in Erangel and Miramar. Okay, under UI, a marker has been added to the map that allows players to check the flight path of the plane. That's the same as on PC. Most of the stuff is just coming from PC. Added a UI message showing when healing items cannot be used. Okay. You can now change the reticle style and color on the red dot holosight and 2x scope using the scope zeroing keys. Hold RB, then move L stick while ADS. Okay, just some instructions on how to do that. Brightness, hold RB, then press up and down. Reticle shape, change, color change. Okay, that's cool. Under performance, we've optimized the character model rendering process to prevent some small frame drop issues. We've optimized character movement and animation while skydiving to improve frame rate when multiple players are nearby. We've made some improvements to our network code to reduce network latency. Character data calculated radius has been reduced to increase server and client performance. Bike animations have been optimized. Scoping has been optimized. Frame rate should no longer decrease when scoping at forests. Asset/building loading in Miramar has been optimized. Smoke effects, smoke grenade, care package, etc. have been optimized. And that's it, guys. That sounds like a massive update, making PUBG more like it is on PC. Hopefully we are catching up. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you want to read the patch notes, check the description for a link to those patch notes. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and have a great evening or morning or afternoon, whatever time it is when you're watching this. Later, everybody.